The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20 to 24 reveal that Steffy Forrester will move full speed ahead with her plan to use Daphne Rose to her advantage at Forrester Creations. Carter Walton, Hope Logan, and Brooke Logan are excited about Daphne's new perfume line, but they don't realize she's secretly working for Steffy and plans to undermine them. The goal is to ruin Carter's relationship with Hope and ultimately restore Forrester power at the company. Daphne will start putting more pieces in place to accomplish her mission, so Steffy will be brimming with confidence. Of course, Steffy is still waiting to hear if Carter and the others will approve her Forrester comeback, but she's got a good feeling about it. If all goes well and Steffy indeed becomes the company's new president, she's hoping Carter, Hope, and Brooke will be too busy keeping tabs on her to see what Daphne's really up to. As for Brooke, her rivalry with Taylor Hayes will explode in a big way. Following Taylor and Brooke's next blow-up, Ridge Forrester seems poised to strengthen his commitment to Taylor and move forward with their plan to live together. Over with Leigh Finnegan, there'll be some fallout related to her latest paternity test for Luna Nozawa. Tom Starr isn't Luna's biological father, so who does she really belong to? Leigh will push Poppy Nozawa to admit Jack Finnegan is Luna's father instead, though some fans remain concerned about the possibility that John Finn Finnegan might actually be Luna's bio-dad. However, Jack seemed wistfully fond of Poppy like an ex-lover would be during his last return to the show, and he's gearing up for another B&B comeback soon. Now that all the paternity drama is set to erupt, Poppy or maybe even Leigh could pay a visit to Luna in prison. The problem is that Luna isn't there anymore thanks to Bill Spencer, who put her on house arrest at the Spencer mansion. Bill's secret will be in jeopardy once the Nozawa sisters potentially start trying to see Luna in the slammer, so we'll bring you predictions on how he'll handle all the chaos. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the week of January 20 to 24 will bring some wild news and fierce face-offs, so stick with us for updates on the brewing turmoil. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. On the Wednesday, January 15 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Brooke isn't moving on from Ridge. In fact, Brooke believes that Steffy's return to the office may spur Ridge to return to her. Meanwhile, Luna secretly listens to Bill talking with Will, and she may have a new target for her affection. Stay tuned for all the twists. Brooke, Carter, and Hope were taken aback when Steffy showed up at Forrester. She didn't ask for a job. Steffy informed them that she was returning because she was a major stakeholder and needed to oversee what was happening. She proposed the new title of president for herself. The team was wary but didn't put up much of a fight. Steffy was back. Apparently, CEO Brooke has more than office matters on her mind. Last week, she stood her ground with Ridge and said she wanted a man who loves only her. The next day, Donna told her about Ridge and Taylor's romantic night and that they planned to move in together. Now, Brooke is back to pining for Ridge. Steffy's return to the office makes Brooke feel that Ridge could soften his stance towards her, however misguided that is. At the Spencer mansion, Luna continued to bond with Bill. Fortunately, their relationship has stayed father-daughter-like. Now, Will shows up, and a hidden Luna watches his discussion with Bill. Something about Will captures her attention and imagination. What are Luna's intentions toward Will? Coming up, Brooke feels that Steffy returning to Forrester may lead to Ridge returning to her, in hiding and charmed by Will's wit. Luna listens to a private conversation between Will and Bill. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, January 15, 2205, reveal Luna realizing there's more than one handsome Ridge Spencer in town. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, a new mark for Luna. Luna Nozawa can't believe her luck living in the lap of luxury when she's supposed to be behind bars for killing 2 men. She doesn't even care that she's wearing an ankle bracelet and is on house arrest. At least the house has multiple large screens, a huge swimming pool, and a relaxing hot tub. She even has Dollar Bill Spencer taking care of her, so what more could she ever want? Perhaps Luna will want Will Spencer. On Wednesday, her interest is piqued when she listens in on a private conversation with Will. Luna likes what she sees and hears and decides that Will might not be so bad after all. She knows she has to lay low, or she can be sent back to prison, but Luna is not about to let this opportunity get away. She can have a rich man her age who might even be good in bed, unlike R.J. Forrester. However, she has to find a way to get off house arrest and get Electra Forrester out of the way. She would make a great partner for Remy Price. B&B spoilers. Brooke Logan has hope. Brooke Logan has her daughter, Hope Logan, but now she believes there is hope in winning Ridge Forrester back. If Steffy Forrester Finnegan can swallow her pride and return to work at Forrester Creations, that must mean that Ridge will be back soon, too. He can't hold a grudge forever, right? If Steffy is softening toward a new SC, then surely Ridge will too. Does Brooke have false hope, considering that Ridge is about to move in with Taylor Hayes, or is she onto something? She has lost Ridge before, and he always leaves Taylor and comes back to her, so why wouldn't it happen again? The bold and the beautiful scoop for Wednesday, January 15, reveals Brooke Logan will be optimistic about her future. Also coming up, Luna Nozawa will eavesdrop on a private discussion between Bill Spencer and Will Spencer. And Lee Finnegan will perform a DNA paternity test. B&B spoilers tease Luna won't be all that fazed after describing her crimes to Dollar Bill. On Tuesday, he asked her for details about Hollis and Tom Store's murders. B&B Daily Scoop. Test what's been haunting her for years. On Wednesday, Bill's youngest son will show up at the mansion and Luna will once again be forced to hide somewhere upstairs. However, that won't stop her from listening in on their conversation. Ever since Will arrived with Electra Forrester, Luna has seemed smitten with the Forrester intern. But as she eavesdrops on the father and son, will what she overhears dissuade her from the newest object of her obsession? Meanwhile, having access to Tom's liver gave Lai the perfect opportunity to test something that's been haunting her for years. Poppy Nozawa lived with her family right around the time Luna was conceived. So will the DNA prove or disprove that Tom was Luna's biological father? Bold and the beautiful scoop. Brooke is still pining away for Ridge. Finally, Brooke is still pining for Ridge Forrester, a man who wastes no time cheating on her the moment there's any sign of trouble in their relationship. Regardless, she'll view Steffy Forrester's desire to return to the fashion house as a positive sign. Brooke will start to believe that if Steffy does come back, it could lead to her reuniting with Ridge. But is she in for a major disappointment? The bold and the beautiful fan faves Steffy Forrester and Dr. John Finnegan have survived countless hurdles in their marriage. But Luna Nozawa could be Sin's undoing. Next week, a Nozawa family bombshell will change the course of everyone's lives, including Queen Steffy and Finn. Here's what's happening next week on B&B, spoilers ahead. B&B fans speculated for months that Luna Nozawa's bio dad was her Aunt Lee Finnegan's husband, Jack Finnegan. It was revealed that Poppy Nozawa used to live with Jack and Lai around the time that Luna was born. Plus, there's all that awkward tension between the two women. It was clear that Lai suspected her niece was her stepdaughter for a while. This week on the CBS soap, Lee Finnegan will corner her con artist sister and demand to know the answer to the question that we have been asking for a year now. Is Jack Finnegan actually Luna's dad? That means that Lai has suspected for over 2 decades that Jack is the father of her sister's daughter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Dr. Finn Finnegan gets a sister. It's unclear what Poppy's answer will be to her angry sister. Even if she tries to deny it, Lee Finnegan can easily conduct another paternity test and find out for herself. If the test confirms Lee's suspicions, then that means Dr. John Finnegan is a big brother. After being an only child his whole life, he will most likely want to get to know Luna on a more personal level. That could prove to be difficult since Steffy Forrester has some unresolved issues with her kidnapper. When it was revealed that Shayla Carter was Finn's bio dad, Steffy forced her husband Finn to cut ties with his real mom because she was a psychopath and dangerous. She will most likely set the same rules with his new sister, but will he follow them? B&B spoilers. Steffy Forrester bans Luna Nozawa from family dinner. The bold and the beautiful viewers know that Finn has always fallen in line and supported his wife, even when she was wrong. Steffy will blow her top if she learns that Finn is spending time with the girl who held her hostage in a cage, and will most likely see it as the ultimate betrayal. When Finn learns that Luna is his sister, will he betray his wife and try to help the troubled fashion intern? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that some viewers have been in panic mode on social media about the possibility that the show will land on the chopping block. Is B&B getting canceled? Here's what fans need to know. Beyond the Gates is set to make its premiere on February 24, so some soap watchers are worried that it's eventually going to take B&B's place. However, the talk was canceled to make room for Beyond the Gates, and CBS is actually showing a lot of faith in their soapy daytime lineup by throwing a brand new soap in the mix. The fact that Beyond the Gates is joining the bold and the beautiful and the young and the restless arguably says a great deal about CBS investment in soap operas. B&B remains an international hit that's been around for decades, so it's just tough to imagine that Beyond the Gates is expected to be a replacement for it. Instead, the goal is presumably to convince CBS soap watchers to add Beyond the Gates to their daily viewing of B&B and Y&R. There's another source of concern for some fans when it comes to the bold and the beautiful's future, and it's tied to some renewal news from back in 2024. Since Y&R was picked up for 4 years while B&B only got a 1-year extension, that's brought some worries about the bold and the beautiful getting the boot. Fortunately, B&B supervising producer Casey Kasprick explained the situation on a March 2024 edition of Bold Live. Kasprick talked about the two shows having 2 different contracts and 2 different deals. B&B was still operating under their previous deal with that 1-year extension, meaning they didn't have to negotiate a new deal until 2025. Of course, that doesn't offer any guarantees about what's ahead, but it does provide an explanation for why B&B didn't get a multi-season deal like Y&R. Now that 2025 has arrived, we'll just have to see what kind of contract the bold and the beautiful can lock in. Kasprick promised there'd be more news this year and was hopeful about the show being on the air for a very long time, so there's no reason to think it'll get canceled at this point. Things are looking up for the soap world with the addition of Beyond the Gates and a new renewal deal hopefully being announced for B&B soon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some exciting storylines are brewing, so we'll bring you more plot predictions and updates on any other daytime drama news. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester is counting on Daphne Rose to make herself irresistible to Carter Walton, but things may not go according to plan. Although Steffy is hoping Daphne can wreck Carter's relationship with Hope Logan and help the Forresters get back in power, there could be some unexpected problems along the way. In recent years, B&B fans know Carter has longed for someone he can build a family and a real future with. If Hope can give Carter that, it could make it a lot tougher for Daphne to steal his attention. What if Hope has a surprise pregnancy that ruins Steffy's plot? Just when Daphne is ready to really pull Carter into major temptation, Hope might discover she's got a bun in the oven. Hope could ultimately reveal that to Carter and keep his focus totally on her. There's no way Daphne could compete with the mother of Carter's child, so Steffy might have to make some updates to her scheme down the road. Steffy has been offering up some bold predictions about what's next, but she could never anticipate Hope's pregnancy curveball. Carter would make an even bigger commitment to Hope if he learned she was carrying his baby. That would probably lead to Carter's marriage proposal and make him think about the legacy he wants to leave for his own children at Forrester Creations. This could even spark a company name change as Carter prepares for the little Logan Carter heir that Hope might bring into the world. Whatever the case, there's no denying that Hope's potential pregnancy would shake things up and derail Steffy's whole scheme. Daphne may be no match for Hope's baby shocker if she delivers that news to Carter somewhere down the line. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter and Hope have some challenges ahead of them, but will a baby be what cements their relationship in the end? The bold and the beautiful viewers know that no secret is safe on the daytime soap, and it's only a matter of time before someone discovers Luna Nozowa at the Spencer mansion. Once news spreads that Bill Spencer is hiding the killer, he's going to start getting some hostile visitors. Will one of those people be Sheila Carter? Keep reading to find out. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Sheila turns over a new leaf. Sheila Carter seems to have turned over a new leaf, but at the end of the day, everyone knows what she is capable of. The reformed baddie built a new life with Deacon Sharp and their employees at Il Giardino. After she was done clearing her own name, Sheila mourned the loss of Tom Starr and Hollis. She was visibly bothered by how the murders affected Deacon, and they nearly lost Il Giardino. If Sheila Carter finds out the woman that caused all of this is living her best life at the Spencer mansion, there is no way she will be able to stay away. Ironically, Sheila is not the only one who has beef with Luna Nozowa. In fact, Steffy Forrester probably has an axe to grind with her as well. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say when news gets out that Luna is free, Steffy and Sheila will both be livid. It's been months since Steffy banned Sheila from her life. Will she call a temporary truce to discuss their mutual enemy? Steffy is a badass in her own right, and killed Sheila's doppelganger in self-defense last year. Steffy and Sheila together are the last people you would want to meet in an alley on a dark night. Steffy is much more level-headed than Sheila. She could just put a bug in her ear and try to convince her to get revenge on Luna and do her dirty work. Do you think that Luna should be scared of retribution? Will Sheila and Steffy find common ground? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal Bill Spencer was truly delusional when he thought he could keep a killer hidden in his house and no one would notice. Could his kind gesture to Luna Nozowa backfire and blow up in his face? Rumor has it Dollar Bill could quickly come to regret his decision. Here's what's happening next on Bold and the beautiful spoilers down below. The bold and beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer bumps into Luna Nozowa. Luna Nozowa has kept up her side of her agreement with Dollar Bill and stayed in hiding whenever someone is at the Spencer mansion. She hid at the top of the stairs when Will Spencer Jerdot and Electra Forrester stopped by for a visit. So far, she hasn't contacted anyone since she left prison and took up residence with her fake dad. But Bill and Luna are living on borrowed time, and she will be discovered sooner rather than later. Will Spencer Jr. already caught Luna's eye, and it's obvious she's developing a crush on the Spencer man that's much more her age. Will comes and goes at his dad's house as he pleases, and one of these days he's going to stop by and discover Luna creeping around and get the shock of a lifetime. Is he going to sound the alarm, or will Luna Nozowa work her charm? Bold and the beautiful rumors have been hinting sparks flying between Will and Luna for a while now. He was at boarding school when she was living with Bill Spencer before, and they never met each other. We all assumed that Luna was developing another weird obsession with a Spencer man, but what if the feelings are mutual? B and B spoilers. Luna Nozowa works another Spencer man. Nozowa can be sweet and charming, and we have seen how easily she can wrap men around her fingers. Will Spencer Jr. could take a liking to the convict living in his father's attic and begin visiting her on a regular basis. He has a kind heart and could feel sorry for her because she doesn't have anyone to talk to. The bold and the beautiful fans have always thought of Carter Walton as unlucky in love on the CBS soap. Sure, he's had relationships, but they have always been unsuccessful and ended in disaster. Has Carter finally found the right woman for him? B&B spoilers hint the couple could be getting some exciting news on the soap very soon. Is Carter finally going to be a dad? The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan and Carter Walton make a baby. Before Hope Logan came along, he was Los Angeles' most eligible bachelor and perpetually single. His last relationship with Katie Logan was a dud and she friend-zoned him. Since Carter's had so much trouble in the romance department, it's not surprising there aren't any little Carters running around. However, that could be changing very soon. Hope Logan and Carter Walton have a lot to celebrate on the CBS soap. Their Forrester Creations takeover seems to have been a success. They have been hitting the sheets a lot and fans at home know what that means. It will only be a matter of time before Hope realizes her cycle is late and has to take a pregnancy test. How will Lamb Spencer react to not being her only baby daddy? Carter Walton really has no family or roots on B&B. It's about time he put down roots and started a family of his own. Considering how much time the couple has been spending in the bedroom, he might want to start setting up a nursery. B&B spoilers, has Hope Logan gone too far? There is still a large number of viewers at home that think Hope Logan is playing Carter and using him. If that's the case, she may have played her role a little too well and will be shopping for maternity clothes soon. Do you think Hope Logan will learn she is pregnant with Carter's baby soon? Are you excited to get to see Carter be a dad and finally have a family of his own?